Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today's video is part 3 of the Professions of the Verse series that I started a couple of videos ago. And today's profession, or job, is cargo running, cargo hauling, cargo transporting. Everything to do with moving cargo. Now, normally I would include the Banu Merchantman and the Kraken Privateer in this video, but they're a little bit different. Those are more entrepreneurial, mercantile type ships, so I'm probably going to do a different video on those or just gloss over them at some point. Today's videos are going to be more the cargo specific running ships. Specifically, like the Hull series, the Caterpillar, the Taurus, the Constellation Taurus, the Freelancer Max. We're also going to discuss some of the other ones, but largely it's going to be cargo-specific ships. Can you do cargo running in the game right now? Yes, you can. Is it profitable? It can be very profitable. I've made lots of money that way. I like doing it to make money more than anything else in the game right now. Mining can be very profitable and a lot less risky. Cargo running is very risky at the moment. And the reason why is because of all the server crashes. So if you experience 30K in the game right now, it's quite frustrating. And if you're doing it in the middle of a cargo run, it's going to be even more frustrating. You're going to cuss. You're going to want to quit until the next patch, hoping that they've fixed it. Because you could lose your money, your in-game money that is, and all your cargo at the same time, as well as your ship. Of course, your ship's not a big deal. You can just reclaim it. But you can't reclaim it with the cargo that was inside it when the server crashed. So 30K errors are awful for cargo running right now. It makes it the riskiest job in the verse. Yeah, it's even more risky than being a bounty hunter or, a mercenary at the moment, in my opinion, because you're risking a lot more money when you do it. The game doesn't have punishment for dying or punishment for your ship blowing up if you're in a fighter. You just respawn and you just do an insurance claim on your ship. But when it comes to cargo hauling, as you're going to see here, as 30K error coming up, if you have any kind of cargo in your ship when it happens, you'll lose your money that you put into getting the cargo, and you lose the cargo itself. So you put 200,000 credits into a cargo run, and it's all you got. It's all gone. So, with that said, I still love to run cargo, and I still do it, and I still do it riskily a lot of times. I might run all my money into one cargo, which I highly advise against. Don't ever do that. Don't ever put all your money in one basket, so to speak. If you've got 200,000 credits, maybe put 150 into the cargo. Don't spend all your cargo or all your credits on cargo, because if you 30K out, you're up a creek. So don't do that. Also, some of the best sites to go, resources to use whenever you want to do cargo trading. There's one site that I go to regularly for doing cargo runs. That's www.galog.co/trading/. So that will take you to a little menu where you can put how much money you want to spend, what kind of ship you're using, and it'll spit out all the different things that you can run and how much profit you can make. Fantastic site. Those guys over there have done a fantastic job. I'll try to link it down below in the description as well. Check that site out if you want to get into cargo running, because yeah, it's great for helping you find out what you want to run and where you want to run it to. They've got some places you haven't thought about as far as, where you want to pick your cargo up and where you want to take it to. So what ships can you use in the game right now to run cargo? Well, I would say you can use a lot of the starter ships, you know, like the Aurora, well, the 135C isn't in game yet, but the Aurora, the Mustang, those ships. But those are just not adequate to run cargo at the moment. They just don't have very much space either. You can use them, but they're just limited on how much you can use them for. So I would build up some money. If that's all you got, I would build up some money doing some other missions, maybe delivery missions, something like that. Try to get into a freelancer or even an Avenger, though the Avengers, like the Titan Renegade or the Titan, I mean, they can run a little bit of cargo, not much more than an Aurora, though. I mean, so, or even a Mustang Alpha. So I would definitely try to get past the Avenger, unless you wanted to. Well, no, I would go past the Avenger. I'd go straight to a Cutlass or a Freelancer, because the Cutlass and the Freelancer are going to give you some combat capability as well. You'll be able to defend yourself. You'll be able to do some other missions other than just cargo running. But they're great for cargo running. You can run all sorts of different cargo with them. The Cutlass Black, I believe, has like 46 SCU units or cargo units, whereas the Freelancer has 66. So Freelancer has a little more. And if you get the Freelancer Max, it's got twice as much. So it's got 122. It's perfect for running cargo. You got the guns, you got the space. It's a great ship to have to run cargo. And a lot of people may keep this ship for their entire Star Citizen career. They may not want to have much of a crew. It's perfect for that. You can run out in the black all by yourself, doing cargo runs on a Freelancer, and not too many people are going to think twice about it. So I definitely advisable that as soon as you can, get into a Freelancer or Freelancer Max to run that cargo. After that, you know, there's a few other ships you could go into for cargo running. You could go into a Starfarer, although I do not recommend it. It's got a lot of space in it, but the biggest problem with going into a Starfarer right now is the Starfarer moves like a tugboat. I mean, it moves slow and ponderous. It's hard to control. You know, it takes a while to get out of atmosphere, certain planets. So, not the best cargo runner, but it's good for. I mean, if you've got a Starfarer, you don't have something else. I mean, it has good space in it. It could be a good cargo hauler. It's just slow. I would look at getting into a Drake Caterpillar. And they have the Caterpillar, the Pirate Caterpillar, and the Best in Show Caterpillar. Those are all skins for the same ship. The Caterpillar, as you can see in what I'm using right now in this video, is the Pirate Caterpillar. Has a ton of cargo space. It's got, I think, 566 units of cargo space in it. So it's definitely one of the better haulers. Now, in the future, the Caterpillar will be able to break those modules up into different kinds of things, so it could lose some of its cargo capacity depending on what you were using it for. You could still put a lot of cargo in it even if you replaced one of the modules for like a med bay or maybe a Dragonfly bay or something like that. So you'd still have room for cargo. But right now they don't have any of those modules in, and this is the best hauler in the game right now. Without a doubt, there's not going to be one better for doing large amounts of cargo. Now, with that said, you could make a lot of money in a Freelancer versus what you could make in a Caterpillar depending on what you're moving. So don't count the little guy out just because it doesn't carry as much cargo. You could carry a higher priced cargo and maybe make a bigger profit off of it. So it just all depends on what ships you're running, where you're at, what do you want to pick up and run. But the Caterpillar to me is definitely the best hauler in the game. Now, future, we're going to talk about the future just a little bit. What other ships are going to be cargo haulers in the game? So I'm going to save the best, most intended cargo running ship for last. But you will have the Hercules, the C2, M2, those two ships, and the Star Runner will all be able to run cargo. They're not specifically designed necessarily for that, but they are transport minded. So you should be able to run some cargo in them. You could also run cargo in the Carrack, which is right around the corner. I'm looking forward to the Carrack like so many people are. It's mostly an explorer. It's not a cargo ship, but it does have cargo running capability. So we're going to see when it comes out how well it runs some cargo. The Drake Kraken, the carrier. Yes, it's a carrier, but it's got tons of cargo space. It's got almost 4,000 SEU of cargo space. That's a ton. It's huge. So it can carry a lot of cargo. So it might be really good in that role. Other ships, the Hull series. Hull. You got the Hull A, the Hull B, the Hull C, Hull D, and the Hull E. The Hull A and B are more your starting ones, and they would have 48 and 384 capacity. So you're talking pretty good there. And then when you get up to the Hull C, you're 4,600. All the way up to the Hull E, which is the granddaddy, the big one, the one you want, 98,000 plus cargo units. 98,000. That is a massive amounts of cargo. But guess what? Nobody's going to be running that ship when it first comes out. Nobody. Because nobody's going to have the money to be able to spend on it. I guess maybe if the persistence is in and people have already built up a little fortune, sure. But when the game goes live, they're probably going to wipe all that progress, and people are going to be starting at lower amounts of money. So unless you're buying money every day to, with real world money, you're probably not going to have enough money to fill up a whole E. If you do, you're going to make some serious profit. We're talking, 400,000 and up a run, depending on what you're running. I mean, by then, hopefully you're running that much. You're putting like 2.4 million into it to buy the cargo, then you're going to get 400,000 out of it eventually when you sell it, I imagine. Surely you can get a four SC or 4 UEC profit per item, hopefully. So the whole E is going to be designed to be, it's going to be a long distance hauler, and you're going to want to, any of the Hull ships, you're going to want to have some sort of escort most likely. You might be able to get away with it in the Hull A and the Hull B not having one, but Hull C, D, and E, you're going to want an escort. You're going to need an escort, and you're going to have to pay that escort. So you're going to have to pay for cargo, you're going to have to pay for the escort, but you're going to make a ton of profit, or at least I hope you will, when you sell that cargo. So that's the ultimate goal if you're going to be a cargo runner and you want to make tons of money doing it, but you're going to have a crew not only on the ship, but supporting you as well in fighters and whatnot. So if you don't want to go that route where you have to hire a bunch of crew and pay a bunch of people, then something like a freelancer or even a caterpillar could be doable for one person, or with one person and some NPC crew. I know a lot of people that plan on living on their freelancer the entire time they play the game, or their Cutlass, or some other little ship like that. Nothing wrong with that. You can make good money doing it. You can have a good living in the game. You can go places that some of the bigger ships can't go, some different jump points and whatnot. Super awesome. But guys, give me your thoughts on cargo running in the comments. What ships are you looking forward to that aren't in the game? What ships do you like that are in the game? And check out that website I gave you. It's a fantastic place to go to run cargo. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I really do appreciate all you guys who've subscribed. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.